Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine Thursday evening for baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. The Yankees have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Jose Quintana will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Settling in now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. First of this 4-game weekend set as the opening pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now, continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
1-0. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. That misses, 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gonzalez. And the inning is over. Roenis Elias will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Elias, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. He was a 29th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ready with another 0-2. Fouled away. Ground ball right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park with no score. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he comes in with a .302 average. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game could make a big difference.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
In is Christian Yelich. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. In now is the Yankees DH, Didi Gregorius. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Beltre is off at first with 2 away. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looped out towards short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Run on 2 hits for the Yankees.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's one down now.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. The fastball here is he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Calhoun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
One away here to begin the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. He popped out in his first trip. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. Moncada gloves it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Striding in for Boston, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Line drive to center field. Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Charlie Blackman now as we begin the top of the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Soft liner to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Popped up. Moncada moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 33, Victor Rivera.
Digging in for his second at bat, Victor Rivera. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Lifted in the air out to center field. After it is Marte. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He reached on a single in his first try. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Brad Boxberger answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius. Quintana into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Gregorius hits a little over the 270 mark. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9th hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ball 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Marte. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Evan Longoria. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So 1-1 is at the knees and inside, but called a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line drive to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And not in time as the run scores. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump, and he did just that, and it's safely into third.
The 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Count still at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. Salvador Perez will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And that's off his leg on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Now batting, third base.
Next for New York, Adrian Beltre, runner in scoring position with Cesar. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch high in the air into shallow left center. Gonzalez on the move, and that ends the inning. Yanks trying to pick things up where he left off. Eduardo Nunez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Alex Colomé enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Alex Colomé.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Is 1 and 2.
Hit to short. Bogarts has it. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 28,
Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Red Sox ready once again. Victor Rivera. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Jordan Zimmerman takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jordan Zimmerman.
In is Christian Yelich. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Wade has a play. 2 down. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Longoria over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He went down on strikes last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-1. Strike two swinging.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Longoria runner at first with one gun in the inning. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now another 0-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Now pitching for New York.
The bunt attempt is popped up. Is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
And the throw to first will be in time. So the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's gone 2 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Wade up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Starling Marte. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And this is low, ball one. The 1-0. Grounded to short. And through into left field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Blaine Boyer is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 52.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The right fielder, number 28.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit back toward the mound, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher.
Now batting. Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. The head-to-head line with Blaine Boyer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Boyer has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Red Sox lead 1. They still trail it here 2. Welcome back to baseball on the show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Ready for another shot now, Adrian Beltre. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted into center field. Marte on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Victor Rivera. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Weak chopper up the line. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. High drive deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Count even at 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. Ready once again, Jose Abreu, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Pat Neshek comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Popped him up. Rivera over to his left. He's got it one away. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting nods, and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
In there, a base hit. Runner around second now, headed for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second. The potential winning run at first with 1 away. Well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. The 0-1 lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. High in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Tyler Wade. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And a slider called strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Christian Yelich.
Popped high in the air. And the leadoff man is retired here to start the extra frames.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Cole Calhoun. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And Beltre throws on to first for the out. Pitch on the way. On the ground to the left side. Up with it is Beltre. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and that means stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And he'll be the one to get the 11th underway. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gonzalez is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The batter.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batter.
Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into short left center. Gonzalez has a beat on it, and the inning is over. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. As he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. 0-1 the count. And there's ball one. The 1-1 home. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Yelich going back. Ball game. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Play ball.
From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees. Shortstop, Trey Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Swing and a liner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Moncada has it. And there's out number 2. Next for New York, Charlie Blackmon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte's after it. And that ends the inning. Digging in, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ripped on the ground to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. He went deep in the contest last night. Here it comes, 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun coming on. You can't get there as it falls in. Here's J.D. Martinez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Ready now, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The catcher, number 13.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Marte. And that's the first out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich.
For left fielder number 22.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Yelich, playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 2nd round during the first-year player draft. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And that's an incredible effort to get the second. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the 2nd. Here's Didi Gregorius. Here comes the first pitch. Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and so striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Started that swing a bit too early. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Misses, ball 2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikes. Striding into the box, Cole Calhoun. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. 1-2, here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Next for New York, Victor Rivera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Here it is, the 3-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit to third. Longoria's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner, and Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
2-2 the count. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Races 2 away. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Breaking ball in for a strike. Ready with the 0-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Hit well on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in now for the Yankees, Cesar Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Pulled toward right center field. Marte is right there, 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. A little bouncer. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Salvador Perez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside?
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. In is Christian Yelich. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Next up for the Red Sox, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1. Hit down the third base line. Down the third base line. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Gonzalez waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte is under it, and that retires the side. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tapped down the line. But it gets fouled. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was a 12th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
In there, 0-1. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yohan Moncada becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. 2-0 now. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Victor Rivera.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First offering on its way.
Victor Rivera.
And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Runner goes. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. Well, and he tried to scramble back to first, but he's hung out to dry. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here. Here's Starling Marte. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. On the ground to third. Gregorius is there, and that's out number 1. Now the Red Sox DH, Eduardo Nunez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Lined hard toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit well towards the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. As a look, now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Marte. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now. Cole Calhoun, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Coming to the plate now, Victor Rivera, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Grounded weakly toward third. Longoria barehands it. What an outstanding play to end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Full count. 3-2. Jose Abreu will be next. Pat Neshek comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Striding in for Boston, Jose Abreu. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Now Abreu connects deep to left. On to Lansdowne and gone. In now, Marwin Gonzalez. Will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitchers.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Yelich going back. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. Last time through was a base hit. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Trey Turner, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Soft liner towards center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken, the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Bouncer up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Riding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe. as they also score a pair of runs on the play. In is Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to right. Back goes Martinez to the track. But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Designated hitter,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1. Matt Barnes gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's gone 3 for 6. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. The 1-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out. Ready once again, Cole Calhoun is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gonzalez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Digging in to try it again, Yohan Moncada is hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In for strike 2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Another 2-2 offering. Scorched to third. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. And that's in there for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Next for New York, Victor Rivera. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, look at Longo. The throw. Hats off to that one. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first two guys out on one pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Wade. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Abreu near the first base bag. And that retires the side. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. And he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
J.D. Martinez.
The windup and the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch hack. In here, and that's the first strike. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So coming to the plate, Jose Abreu. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around it. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Sanchez takes his lead at 3rd with 1 away. Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Now a long throw to 3rd. And he is in there. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Alex Colomé takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Fouled away. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Evan Longoria becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Last strike now for the Red Sox.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's
swing and a miss, he struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our